Hello, hello. I don't know why I turned up the volume. That's not gonna help me. You guys aren't talking to me, I'm talking to you. Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. It's a wonderful day out there. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. How you guys doing? Hope you have a great day so far. It's early o'clock for me. Well, I mean, it's like 10:30, so I guess it's not that early, but it's early-ish. My pest control guy, he came for his like normal like 2-month checkup of the house and stuff, so he like went sprayed around outside and all that. So I was up early, and now that he's gone from smacking things around outside, I decided to go live here. Because my goal was to try to go live here weekly, and it's been a couple weeks, so whoops. Do you guys like my cup? It has cherry blossoms on it, and it's really cute. Very much like it. I tried to make my, like an at-home strawberry acai lemonade, and honestly, it's not bad, but there's something missing. So I'm gonna try a few different things to try to figure out how to make it at home better and see if I can, like, do it. Because I spend way too much money each month buying drinks. Do you guys have a favorite Pokemon? As always, I'm a big Eevee fan. Big Eevee fan. Love video games, Pokemon, anime. I got some Pokemon lo-fi beats in the background, so hopefully you guys can hear that. I think it's at a good volume. Usually it picks up, but all depends on if the internet wants to fuck with me or not. Hello, hello. Welcome in, friends. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Feel free to ask me anything. Anything. We're just chilling. Chilling, good vibes. Hello, Jason. How you doing? Hello, hello. Good morning. I'm chilling right now. I've got a drink. I've got you guys here. We live. Figured we'd chat for a little bit, hang out. I totally, when I woke up this morning, I thought I went to bed wearing my Apple Watch, and I guess I didn't. Or I did and I took it off, and it's probably just like in my bed now. I have to go find that later, because I'm like, where the heck did my watch go? Do I play PlayStation 4 or Xbox? I mainly play PC and Switch. I have a PS5 and an Xbox One S, as well as a PS4 Pro. I'm a big collector, so I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't have the newest Xbox. Ended up going with, you know, PS5. Genetically Yours and Kindle Unlimited. Ooh, what's that about? Is it like romance? Do I have Charizard? In what sense? Because I definitely have Pokemon cards with Charizard. I have a figure with Charizard, just way up there. I think you could see him. He's hanging out. I don't think I have a plushie of Charizard, because I did buy a plushie, but I gave it to my sibling, because that's their favorite Pokemon. But, hi Phoenix, how you doing? Thank you guys for being here. You like Digimon? I used to watch Digimon when I was little, but I haven't actually, I haven't played a lot of the games or the TCG or anything. Good, what's up? We chillin'. Thank you for the follow, Brent. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the stream. That helps me out a whole bunch. If you tappity tap your screen. And let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. Mine's Eevee. I do love books. I'm currently reading the From Blood and Ash series. That series is pretty good. It's a romantasy, so romance fantasy. Pretty good. We're reading it for our book club that I host. I think we're on book 4. Yeah, I think we're on book 4. Because we've been doing one each month. Currently reading Fourth Wing. Oh my god, I love Fourth Wing. Great series. Highly recommend. Let me know your thoughts as you read through the series, because that is a good one. You're on book 2? Okay, that's awesome. Do I like Dragon Ball? I never really watched any of the Dragon Balls. It's not that I don't like it, it's just never really piqued my interest over like Pokemon. And growing up I also watched like Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Naruto. Oh, thank you, Andre. Thank you. It's getting good. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, that series, amazing. Highly recommend. I can't wait for her to write the 4th book. She does this thing where she alternates between writing the series and one-off, like, romances, I guess, from what I understand. And I really need I need her to focus on the series because it's so good. And you know, I listened to him on Audible, and her dedication to the 2nd book, I believe, was to my fellow zebras. And I at the time wasn't diagnosed, but I had a feeling I had EDS, which is a hypermobility disorder, which they tend to refer to them as zebras, and I think that's so cute. But I'm currently going through the genetic testing to figure out which type of EDS I have, but I definitely have EDS is what they were saying, so it makes sense. My hypermobility is crazy. I'm not flexible, but damn do I bend. Yeah, no, it was really cool, and I like just seeing the representation there, because when I was reading it, I was like, I kind of had a feeling that like the main character, not that they like, yeah, Yaros has it, and then she kind of made it so that, well, Violet doesn't know that she has it, but like that's basically why she's, you know, weaker, and why things pop out of place and whatnot. So it's really cool. And when I was reading, I was like, oh my god, it's so cool that like she's a dragon rider, but like she's just like, you know, she's like me, and like that's so cool. Aw, hello. We're just chatting, hanging out. How much for the entire wall? I am not selling. This is my collection, my baby. Look at that. Those are my games. Yes, exactly. That's exactly why, like, things just dislocate or just move wrong. And it definitely, you know, it makes a lot of sense. And for me, like, I have things like pop out of place all the time, so I'm like, oh man. Like, imagine if I was riding a dragon. I'd probably need someone patient, like, just like she has. Oh, thank you, Larry. Rough estimate, like how much is it valued at? I actually have no idea. If I had to take a gander, maybe thousands. I have a lot of old ones. I have Panzer Dragoon for Sega Saturn, and a bunch of other titles that I think are probably worth a decent amount. A few hundred, and then a few hundred of there's a ton on the top row of GameCube games that I know are getting close to like 100 each, and easily will reach like 1,000 quickly. I didn't hear there's going to be a TV series. I would love for there to be a TV series. I think that would be really cool, and it would be such a good series to watch. Plus, I feel like sometimes TV series adaptations they include a lot more details because you can have hour-long episodes and have, let's say, 5 to 10 episodes in a season. That's going to give a lot more content and details than, let's say, a 2-hour movie or a 3-hour movie. So I think TV series is definitely going to be a better way to go about it than like a movie. Because I would be so sad if they cut out like a lot of details in a movie, because I see that happen all the time. I'd love for them to do a TV series for Throne of Glass and A Court of Thorns and Roses. Both are by Sarah J. Maas. Very good series, if you haven't read them. I'm a big fan of Sarah J. Maas. I do recommend reading Throne of Glass and then ACOTAR, but you can read ACOTAR first, but then read Throne of Glass. But read both of those before you read Crescent City. You'll thank me later. They're fantastic. I've been reading a lot, like, in the last year. Yes, they're such good books, so once you get through them, definitely let me know your thoughts. Like, comment on any random video and be like, hey, I finished this. Like, I will happily have a whole conversation back and forth. Or join the Discord. We talk about books in there all the time, too. Links in bio. Glasses are nice. Thank you. This is my favorite glasses shape. I've settled on it. Just started reading again. It's so nice to get back into reading because, like, I used to read all the time in high school, but, like, once, like, senior year got around, I got so busy, I put down the books, and then I didn't pick up, like, fun books again. Like, I was reading manga, but I probably didn't actually, like, get back into reading manga until, like, 3 years ago, and then I just started picking up books again about a year or so ago, and I'm so glad I did. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, I love books. I'll read manga because I love anime and manga. It's a nice, like, palate cleanser from reading a ton of, like, chapter books. I don't know how else to refer to, like, traditional books. Like, chapter books, like I'm in a little kid class. I'm reading chapter books, guys. I do use audiobooks a lot. So because when I start reading, I don't want to put it down. Audiobooks allow me to multitask a lot. So if I'm doing chores, I can listen to my audiobook. If I'm taking a shower, I can listen to my audiobook. If I'm doing stuff on, like, work, I can listen to my audiobook in the background. So I tend to listen to audiobooks a lot more than, like, music. But, you know, music's nice too sometimes. Get some lo-fi. Sabrina Carpenter. I love Sabrina. Big fan. Last night I just started playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and I am really enjoying it so far, and I think I want to continue playing it again really soon. deliver mail, so that's how I consume books. Yes! Just being in a car, having an audiobook on, great. Do I go live frequently? I try to go live here weekly, and then I go live on Twitch. My goal is to try to do that at least 3 times a week, if not more. So, it all depends on my health, though. My health does have flare-ups, and sometimes I'm out of commission. But I do try to go live as much as possible. All my links are in my bio, including my Twitch. Same username. I play video games over there, do just chatting and other fun stuff. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you. My friend's obsessed with Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yes, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I love Animal Crossing, and it's definitely that vibe. And obviously, I love Animal Crossing. Hello Kitty. I can't speak, guys. Hello Kitty characters, Sanrio characters. That's the word I was looking for. Sanrio. Oh my goodness, I got Choco Cat on my shirt. Super fun. World War Z and Sandman are worth a listen. Alright, I'll definitely mark those down. I tend to be more in the fantasy romance categories. Fantasy, supernatural, and then if there's romance, then that's cool too. But fantasy romance. It's funny, I actually used to be a librarian, and when I was working in the adult section, you know, in reference, I would constantly get asked for book recommendations by the, like, little old ladies and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think you'd like the books I'm reading. I'm so sorry. They're like, well, what do you like? And I'm like, you know, fantasy, supernatural, and they're like, oh, I don't like that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I have the feeling based off of your other books you've asked for, you don't like those. They liked more of, they liked fiction that was realistic and more like that. So it was always interesting. Different actors for each person. I love when they do that. I'm actually rereading ACOTAR, the dramatized version, so that they have the different actors in it. And I'm like doing a re-listen, and it's super fun. Thank you, Jace, for the follow. Yeah, audio dramas are very fun. ACOTAR, Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. They have, like, different, like, dramatization versions, dramatized ones on Audible, and that sometimes the book will be split into, like, 2 or 3 parts because they put, like, such high production into those books, but it's really cool to, like, listen to it. It's kind of like a movie, but an audiobook movie. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been reading a bunch. I'm rereading ACOTAR, and then I'm on the 4th book of From Blood and Ash, which has been very, very good. Do recommend. It's kind of vampire-y. They call them something different, but it's vampires. And they're pretty good. I do like it. Lots of romance if you like that. Yeah, we have a monthly book club in Discord, and we're currently reading through the whole From Blood and Ash series because everyone loved it so much that we decided we were just gonna go through the whole thing. Oh, hello, Vamp Bunny. You know what? I have an impeccable skill of summoning people. So hi, welcome in. I love vampires. You've listened to Dracula? I actually haven't listened to Dracula, but, like, I really should, because that's such a classic. I've read Bunnicula, which is about a vampire bunny. It's like a kid's chapter book. It's pretty good. That's what your base your name after. It's so good. I love it. I remember I read it back in like 2nd or 3rd grade. I kind of want to reread it though. There's a few like books from like elementary school that I read that I kind of want to go back and read. Like Gregor the Overlander. That's by Suzanne Collins, who wrote The Hunger Games. She actually wrote that first. Loved that series so much. And then the Maybird series. It's a trilogy. It's very good too. Very cute stories. Obviously they're kids books, but they're good. I have seen the Twilight Lego set. It looked very, very interesting. Oh, they did a TV series? I didn't even know that. I don't know why it won't let me oh, there we go. There we go. Unflagged. Approved. Carried a mirror. Wouldn't it be funny, though, if that was just, like, a stereotype and that vampires showed up in mirrors? Like, I always find it really funny with, like, stories where, like, nope, that was just a rumor. We started a rumor so people wouldn't be afraid. They could just check for us in mirrors, like, and all that stuff. I always think that's so funny. Also, Asher, I like your magic cart picture. I'd be a little disappointed, to be honest. But that's so fair. Let me go check if I show up in the mirror. Yeah, let us know. My favorite book of all time. Okay. That's definitely really hard. I don't know now. There's so many really good ones. I'd have to either say Gregor the Overlander for like the nostalgia of reading it as a kid, because that was my favorite book series. That series got me really into reading as a kid. But I think I don't know, Fourth Wing and Sarah J. Maas's book series are all really good, so those are definitely up there. A lot more of my style now as an adult, you know. Good morning from Philly. Hello, Kenny. How you doing? One of your favorite Pokemons. Oh, have you seen that Magikarp card that, like, I think it's like $500. It's a lot. But, like, it has beautiful art illustrations. It's gorgeous. Get back into reading books. Definitely. There's a lot of really good ones. See, I don't want the weather to get warmer. I live in Florida, and the summers are miserable. So everyone's like, yay, it's getting warmer. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna suffer. I can't go outside during the summer. Thank you for the follow, Kenny. Yeah, I have really bad, like, heat intolerance, so Florida's really not a great state for me to be living in, but it's where I am. Ooh, that'd be really cool, Asher. Yeah, it's too hot here. See, I feel like if you're up north and you're dealing with snow, of course you want warmer weather, but I want like springtime fall weather all year round. That would be wonderful. Koi fish and Gyarados as a dragon water color style. Ooh, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, that would be really nice. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. That's so fair. Poor California. You guys really do always seem to be on fire. And then we're always getting hit by hurricanes. Or like it's almost gonna hit us and then it goes and hits poor Louisiana. Like the amount of times like we've watched it curve up by the coast and then smash like Louisiana is crazy. So I grew up, my parents got me a PS2 growing up, so I have a lot more PS2 games. I only have like 2 PlayStation games, like PlayStation 1 games. I don't have a lot. I have Croc and Croc 2. I do have a couple regular PlayStation games, but they're in like, they don't have cases, unfortunately, so they're like in like a thing. So I grew up playing the PlayStation 1 at my friend's house, and then PS2 came out and my parents got us the PS2, so then they would come over to my house and play the PS2 and I'd go to their house and play the PS1. But it did result in me not really having a lot of PlayStation games. I need to go back and get them. I bought my PlayStation 1 like back in 2019, I think. I was like, oh, I'm missing a PlayStation 1, I have to get it. So I actually found it on eBay for $35 and I was like, oh, that's so good. So I have the PS1, now I just need to slowly get some games. Exactly. Like, so first consoles I had was the Game Boy Color and the Sega Saturn. So those are like, you know, the main things that I had. And then we got the PS2 later. And then I found out later that we had an NES and SNES, but my parents said that the consoles themselves were broken, but they had a ton of games for it. And they sold all of it for like $100 at a garage sale, and somebody like plussed the hell out of that because like, holy crap. And I didn't even know we had it. I was like 12 when I found out we had that, and I was like, no, you can't sell that. And they're like, we kind of need money for like, you know, to feed you. And I'm like, can we sell something else? Like, I'm like, and now knowing what I know, all of those games are probably like $100 each, if not more. They had all of the like Marios and everything. So unfortunately, those are the 2 that I'm like missing in my collection, because I just like keep remembering that and I'm just sad. And all of the games for those are really expensive. I know. Like, to be fair, they were trying to feed me and my sibling, and I get that, but like, I saved a lot of things from garage sales, but those were not one of them. That's one of my biggest regrets, is not stopping those from walking away. I tried. Damn, did I try. I was told to go inside and I wasn't allowed out at the garage sale anymore. I also sold a big tub of my Barbies that, like, I was done with them, but, like, big tub of my Barbies for probably way too little, because there was a lot of, like, limited edition, like, the person who got them was definitely a Barbie collector, and you know that those things are worth something. See, I never got to play Game Gear. I think that they look really cool, but I never had the chance to play one. Luckily with NES and SNES, I bought the little classic ones that have preloaded games, and then I also have access to like the Switch Online like libraries for those. So I'm hoping they continue to add a ton of games for those and whatnot. But still, it's very sad. Yeah, they're very nice. I just smacked my tooth. Aw, yeah, sometimes consoles do just die, and it's so sad. Oh my god, my nail polish just like chipped. gonna have to redo those today. It's not even like the actual nail polish, it's because my nail is chipping. Like the underneath of it, which is so rude. I really like this pink color though, so I'll probably paint it the same color. Super Mario World, hell yeah, that's such a good game. I stream games on Twitch. My same username as my account here. All my links are in bio. I have a bunch of YouTube channels as well where I make a bunch of videos for all of my different interests. There's a ton of them, but I do post pretty regularly on most of them. There's one that's new that I haven't posted on at all yet, but the rest of them I post regularly on. Oh yeah, there are a lot of secret routes in those Mario games. They're really good. Appreciate it. Super appreciate any follows you guys would like to drop. Yeah, when I go live here, we tend to do more like just chatting stuff on TikTok, and then my TikTok videos are mostly like my cosplays and stuff because I think they're cute and fun, and I just pick audios that I like and lip sync them. Poorly lip sync them, let's be honest, but you know, it's okay. Love this live. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my goal is to go live on here every Wednesday morning. Yes, A+ for effort. I do put hella effort. I have a lot of fun doing what I do, so even if I didn't get any views on them, I'd probably still post them because they're just fun. I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Why am I getting a ton of messages? I've actually been rewatching Winx Club, the like cartoon. Currently on season 2, rewatching it. I haven't watched any like actual shows lately. I've been mainly reading, so. Oh, you know, you're like the second person to bring up Life is Strange to me in like the last 24 hours, and I actually haven't played that yet. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I need to play Life is Strange. Mainly because, I just haven't had a chance. Like, I have such a long list of games I want to play, and my health's not the best, so, finding time to, like, sit there for a long time and play the games, sometimes is hard. Which is so frustrating, because all I want to do is sit there and play video games. So I try to get different games in. I just started playing the first, like, Kingdom Hearts game, and Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So I'm trying to go through maybe those games first, and then go from there. But I have so many games, like, on the wall, but also on my PC. My Steam library is crazy. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I'm liking it so far. I've always liked the idea of it, but I never actually had the chance to play it, so I'm like, fuck it, we're doing it. I also want to go through and replay all the Pokemon games. That's a big one for me. I want to do that at some point. That'd be nice. I want to go through them and, like, record them and put it on YouTube. I would say the Hello Kitty game is definitely Animal Crossing vibes, but with Sanrio characters. But also you kind of like have more quests in a sense and little puzzles and stuff, which is nice. Ooh, very cool. I've actually never heard of that one. My favorite game of all time would be Pokemon. I have a hard time picking which one, but I am a huge Pokemon Ranger fan. But also I really love Leaf Green. That's fair. They are like similar concept between each game, just with different, you know, mons. But that's my thing, is the Pokemon. It's my addiction. Just look at the plushies. Don't even get me started on my Pokemon cards. I've got a lot of those too. The first gen of Pokemon is my favorite. Not enough EVs. Facts. That is true. Not enough EVs. I actually went to Japan last April, and I went to the Pokemon Center, and I was just putting any EV I saw into the basket. I was like, we're doing this. My partner was like, all right, here you go. Here's a basket. Like, get your EVs. I'm like, it was so much cheaper than buying them on the website for Pokemon Center and having them imported. Like, significantly cheaper. We also had a bunch of the locations don't charge foreigners tax, which is crazy. You just have to show them that you have a passport and that you're not from there. And they're like, okay, here you go. I'm like, hello. I mainly play PC and Switch. I'm going to assume that you have the feature that like sees the words I'm saying, because I don't know how to. Sienna quote of the day: put the Eevee in the basket. Put the Eevee in the basket. Actually, the first Pokemon Center, we went to 4 different ones, and the first one I went to go try to just walk around and grab things, and my partner was like, nah, you need a basket. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, take the basket. And I was like, I was trying to be good, and then I decided, fuck that. To be fair, we did save up for a decent budget for spending while we were there, because we knew that we'd be going to the Pokemon Centers, so it all makes sense. I'm going to actually end the live here. I'm going to try to get some other stuff done today, but I really liked hanging out with you guys. Oh yeah, I'm great for shopping sprees. I will enable you. Horrible enabler, so bad for your credit cards, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave for now, but I'll be back next week on here, and I'll definitely be live on Twitch, hopefully today or tomorrow. So make sure you follow over there as well. You guys have a wonderful day, and lots of love. Thank you guys for all of the support and hanging out with me today. It was really fun talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys later.